more important. I still have food too. These basil rolls fall apart. Once upon a time, these basil rolls were falling in love. Nothing I can do. Can we have a longer time control? Karen said 3 minutes. Longer time control is good for the 12-hour stream. Have a 10-minute tournament, 2 hours, bam, 12-hour stream's over. Something like that. If I do 5,000, will that be enough for a 46-move game? Okay. What do you think, Karen?
I was working. So
he wants to donate $5,000 and I'll analyze one of his games.
Sure.
Obviously, he meant 4,000 bits. 1,000 bits. Can I have a paper towel? You stole a paper towel. I use more paper towel than atoms in the universe when I, yeah. Yeah, I won because I played so well. I only lost 20 rating points. Man, my rating's pretty bad. If my rating gets down to 2300s, I'll have to do something. It'll have to be a stream where I get back up to 2600 or something. Let's see, you're legally chess blind. You have much to learn. I was listening to Ben talk. I lost 3 to 4 games. There's a gremlin on the plane. Why should I believe you? You're Hitler. Right. All right, still waiting for the 5,000 gift. Pinky Jim gifted a sub. Good, good. You're the best. Very confusing what's happening to the stream. It's acting weird. All right, back to whatever it is I was doing. 2019 Winter Marathon. No, this game was played on Lee Chess. Boo, boo. I probably already looked at it too. All right. First, we'll do it with the PGN not working. That's important. Let's see. Analysis board. All right. What are the chances this PGN works? It worked. Okay. So white was our hero. He's 1,500 on Lee Chess. And his opponent is 2,000 on Lee Chess. And the time control is 3 minute with a 2-second increment. And that's what happened. All right. Chat pause due to scroll. What? You've collected all the level 3 emotes. What? Didn't that end like an hour ago? Yeah, what happened in college football today? Where's my phone? Oh. Hey, Siri. Give me some stupid college football results. 59-51 is a football game? What? Illinois is losing to Rutgers? Illinois is 0-3? Terrible. Nobody else is playing. Okay, they're terrible. Minnesota lost to... Oh, Minnesota's no good this year. Spartans got crushed by Indiana 24-0. Well, Nebraska, Penn State. Damn, Penn State got crushed. God, both teams lost all their games. Penn State and Nebraska. I thought Penn State was ranked when the season started. This is funny. On my phone, there's a CNN update on my phone.
Yeah.
And it's the first few words of the update are a German Nazi. That's how it starts. What did I write it? I heard about that. This guy found out who his descendants were, and it turned out his grandfather or great-grandfather was a Nazi who took a Jewish man's store. So now he's trying to give reparations or something, or maybe he wants a job. I don't know. Something. Yeah. It says to repay his grandfather's debt, instead of working normal 9 to 5, he'll be forced to work 9 to 9. Wow, that is repaying the debt. Damn, I have to work 4 extra hours. Jesus. Horrible. All right. Truth hurts. Jim R 202207 subscribed. Hooray! No, I lost. Terrible. You missed the story? Some American guy, I think he was American, he looked up his heritage, on one of these sites, and it said that his grandfather was a Nazi who took a Jewish person's store. So he's trying to, make reparations somehow. And then I made several jokes. Of course he's American. Rawr. Yeah, what happened was the reparations was the German guy said, you have to go out with my daughter. And the guy said, no, it wasn't that bad. So, it was weird. All right, let's see. So the guy with white is 1,500, and he's playing a 2,000. These ratings are Lee Chess ratings, so it's Spencer.
Hey, I need a verification code that should be texted to you.
Okay.
Yeah, the best part of the Putin episode on Family Guy is when he says, do you have ESPN? We have Fox Sports 1. He says, everything you say, I say something little worse. Do you have Simpsons? We have Family Guy. I walked into that one. Yeah. We have little worse, whatever you ask. Yeah, that was a good one. It's Karen. Oh, yeah, I forgot you gave money for analysis. Who are you? Yeah, we can look at your game. Bam. That's the end of that game. All right. Also, you didn't give too much. The Suspenser 01. I'll never be able to find your game ever, so I don't know what you want me to do. We'll just start all the way at the end. Maybe you just did it. There you go. This game, I played against my coach. I dominated him from beginning to end. What you and your coach do, okay, the Suspenser, you're the world's worst person. If anybody has access to my Discord now, anybody, go to the game analysis place, go to the end, and look at what the Suspenser put. Look at what he did. Oh, my God. $25 from Farty Party 927. Oh, my God. Look at what he did. Go to my Discord, go to the game analysis, go all the way to the end, and then see what the Suspenser pasted.
I see it was wrong.
You see it? It's nonsense. Look what he wrote. Try to follow the game. It's just nonsense. like numbers and letters are running into each other. There's no piece names. The piece names are all gone. And then the letters and numbers run into each other, and then it's just all nonsense. You see, like, keep reading it. It's this gobbledygook. Then at the very end, it says H5, F5 mate. But before that, it's just garbage. All right, Suspenser, try again. God damn. Do you guys see what I'm looking at there? Yeah, okay, you guys do see it. Yeah. God damn. He was complaining, and then he just put nonsense there. XF77 is your favorite move? That was the novelty. Yeah, I've never been so mad. No, don't delete it. I want people to go there and mock him like I did. God damn. All right, I had a game all ready to go, and then I saw this nonsense. Terrible. All right, this game is next to it, so we'll do that one, even though that we shouldn't do that. Because Fabio said so. Fabio said he was fabulous. He said, I'm Fabio Lorota. All right, so what is Fabio saying here? He's saying it's 3-0, I'm white, 18-12. Fabio, and then what? And then X 0-0. It's probably not even 0-0. And then you're 18-12. That's why he's always at war with himself. And then black is FM 1973. What? FM 1973. What is he, me? I'm white, 3-minute game, played on chess.com. So on chess.com, there's a FIDE master who's 1973 in Blitz. Sounds like me. I guess I shouldn't complain. Anyway, somebody banned Suspenser. Is he banned? All right. And your children's children. All right. The Scandi, boo. Knight C3 is not too good. Why would you play E6 and block your bishop? Do you hate your bishop? I'm not saying that you were black. I'm just saying, why would somebody do that? Yeah, here bishop here makes a lot more sense. Why is the bishop going here? What? Bishop D3, dude. Ooh, DC shows guts. It doesn't show good chess judgment, but it shows guts. So I like that. All right, white's pawn structure is a little iffy, So white's down a pawn, and instead of trying to get compensation, like, trades queens. What? God damn. Yeah, the engine doesn't want to trade queens because of the pawn structure snafus. But, okay, black's obviously a pawn up for nothing. So. Can't complain. See, knight takes bishop opens up this rook. So, I don't know. I guess I would do it too. All right, this should be a technical win for black. Very technical. Not a fan of G6, but all right. All right. Every stream this happens. Every stream. It's 3 streams in a row. So I can claim a draw now. Every stream, somebody has a half-open A file, and the opponent moves their rook away from the A file, hanging their A pawn. That's 3 streams in a row this happened. Why would you play here when this rook is on this? Every stream they do that. D6. Okay, so luckily he was threatening this. So rook takes A7 isn't even winning. But then he forgot about it. And he played here. 200 centidues. No. What's funny is rook takes A7 isn't even the best move here. Knight E5 is the best move. Then rook takes A7. But white couldn't believe his luck, so he just took. I would too. And now he blundered rook. Black blundered rook here, and now knight E5 wins a piece. Yeah, and then it's straight up winning a piece. And black is an FM. F6, making it worse. I mean, Black has to be like 140 years old. Like, he was an FM in 1920, and now he's, you know, when he turned 40. Yeah. No, what probably happened was, you guys don't know this, but some people who have FIDE titles didn't earn them the way that you would normally earn them, you know, through whatever the normal means are. Sometimes there's like national championships or scholastic championships that are run by FIDE, and you get titles for winning those tournaments. That's why there's actually a lot of FMs and IMs who are children in the United States they're not that high rated, but they've won, you know, the North American nonsense scholastic and the Pan American nonsense kids tournament. And, you know, their ratings aren't very high, but they have titles because, I think that's what happened to this guy. Also, what's happening with the stream? Why is this over here? What's going on here? Ooh, fixed. Wait, that broke it even more. I'm going to have to refresh because I'm getting confused. I hope that fixes it. No, that's not good either. What happened? Did I change the zoom's at 100%. Something's wrong with my stream. It's weird. You see what I'm saying, Karen?
No, because I was planning. What happened?
Well, it's not, the sizing is wrong.
Okay, second.
See, before this was wrong. Yeah, Spencer can help. Okay. So before this was off, then I like refreshed, and now that's.
Oh yeah.
And then I don't know what happened because before that was wrong. So what's going on here? Yeah,
Can we just try this?
You could. That didn't help.
What if
right?
we try that?
Okay.
Man, that's now I can't see nothing.
How do I get it back?
Yeah, exactly.
Do,
Oh no, that's
do
not.
a control.
This will do it for that. Then the other one will show up.
Yeah?
Probably.
That's how it works?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I knew you were crazy.
Damn. That's because
there
it's
it is.
like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like off the
Yeah,
thing.
it is. It is somehow.
Just refresh the whole thing.
Yeah,
That'll
yeah,
fix it.
that'll
I mean, it
work.
won't, but you know.
No, you're right. It's not working. Maybe it's more than 100% zoomed. You
That's
know?
what that's the first thing I checked, and it was 100%.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Let's make it less zoomed. Oh, it's more. And then I can. That's even worse.
Why don't you just shut the window altogether?
Wow, that's
and then
crazy.
Just open a new window.
So get rid of this.
Yeah.
Bam. All right.
Or see the arrow to the right? Yeah.
Yeah,
click
that's
that.
good. Okay. And then this
Click
one.
that one. There we go.
That's actually all correct now. That was weird.
Yeah.
Wow. See, when I first noticed it was weird, this was like half there. Then I fixed it. Then that was half there. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, you lost the arrows. You couldn't uncollapse it
Mm-hmm.
for some reason.
That was the strangest thing ever. The only thing stranger is that this guy's an FM.
It's just a flyer for the tab.
Oh.
Yeah, this guy's chess.com Blitz rating Spence is 1973. He didn't play 1973. He made some, his moves weren't too good. Yeah. I mean, he had like a pawn up ending and he was playing okay. And then I don't understand this, like hanging your A pawn forever. What's going on here? And then there, losing a piece is funny. And he played F6. Even worse. I mean, that was pretty poor. What I meant to say was, White played fantastic, and the more he donated, the more FMs he'll beat. That's what I meant. Yeah. All right. Now, the suspenser says he fixed whatever problem there was, which obviously isn't the case. Wait, what happened? You need to play over your game from within a chess program. All right, so it's still not fixed? What's going on here? The suspenser. Yeah, that's no good, the suspenser. But I could probably fix it. But it's you really messed it up. But I think I can fix it. Yeah, that you didn't. Yeah, I don't know what you did. It was bad, and you should feel bad. But I'll try to fix it because you gave like 5 cent to dues or something. All right. Let's see. PGN. All right. Yeah, this is. Yeah, you still. I don't know what you're doing. Yeah. Yeah, you're basically you're bad, and you should feel bad. God, this is every move you messed up? Oh, my God. Yeah, you have to donate more next time. Also, this might not work what I'm doing. So, if it doesn't work, then we're, it's probably going to work. Yeah, if you're gonna do things this badly, then make sure you win quickly. Because otherwise, this will take too long. We're going to have a new rule for posting games. You have to be at least 5 years old. That's our new rule. If you're 4 under, you got to talk to your mommy. Or in this case, 3 or under. Terrible. Oh, my God. Also, why'd you make all these moves? Boo. Man, if this doesn't work, I'm going to be the maddest person who ever lived. Also, I don't expect this to work. But, I'm trying. All right, what are the chances this work? 0% or less than 0%. I'm gonna copy and paste copy this too. So no, why didn't that work? Come on, I thought I fixed it. I don't know. Looks good. Is it here? No, that's right. Oh, I wasted so much time of my life fixing that. Oh, here it is. That's why. No, I fixed it. No. This is the most fun I've ever had on a 12-hour stream. Well, it all looks right to me, and it's not, so that means there's some other problem. No, what's wrong with it? It looks fine. Get rid of this. No. All right, I give up. I was giving up before you guys were born. No. All right, so you're banned from the stream forever. All right, let's see. What's this game? This is the game I was trying to look at before I was rudely interrupted. Yeah. This is the 1500 beating the 2000. All right. Boo, boo. All right, we need a 25,000 cent to do donation. I'm not muted. You just don't know how your computer works. Somebody teach that guy how to turn sound on his computer. Although he can't hear me say that, so I don't know. $393. Yay. Every chat is a joke. Alt F4, cheer 25,000. What, actually I'm muted? What? No. How can I be muted? Ben. How are you doing? Etc. Yeah, I know sound is fine. All right, let's see here. Yay! By timing him out, all that nonsense went away. Man, you guys are dumber than usual and louder. No, Fenbingle, he donated 25 cents. Then the zeros come later. I'm not sure if you're kidding or not. Damn it. I get that all the time. People do that. Yay! JC the Rat puts you in your position, in your place. Hey, Karen, come here. You will approve of coming in here. You'll be like, hey, you were right to call me in here. We're going to see if I was right or not. We're going to see if, like, Karen's like, yeah, you were correct. Look at this donation.
So that's how much? Like $2.50? That's great.
You know why he did that?
Why?
Because somebody pretended to do it. They did 25 space 000, so it's 25 cents.
Aw.
So he's putting them in their place. He showed them.
That's great.
Thanks, JC the Rat.
Thank you, JC.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, he
nice.
got all you guys. He showed you.
Well, and I'm
Yeah.
sure the other person meant no harm. But thank you,
Right.
JC.
They were kidding, yeah. But you see how this thing never stops? Now, if I don't move the thing, it'll never stop. Like when the Earth's done, it'll still be doing
I
that.
like that little graph.
Right. And if you do 5,000, it's blue.
Oh.
And then 10,000 or more. If it's between 5 and 10, I actually don't know. If it's like 7,500, I have no idea what color it is.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you, JC.
I just know that blue is 5,000 and red is 10,000. 25,000, I don't know if it's ever happened. So I didn't know what color that was. Yay, you're the best. It's $250. Also, he probably paid more than that for that. Hooray. Hooray for everybody. Next color isn't until 100,000. JC, when it's between 5 and 10,000, like 5,001 to 99.99, is it always blue? Is it always red? Or is it different? Do you know where the cutoff is? I just know 5,000 is blue and 10,000 is red. But in between those two, I have no idea what the color is. It's just blue. Oh, so 99.99 is blue and then 10,000 is red. And then 100,000 is a different color. Man, the fact that JC knows that 100,000 is a different color is interesting. Interesting knowledge he has there. How much do I get? Nothing. Karen gets it. Okay. Why do you think I called her in here? Okay, so this was a 500-point upset on Lee chess. So far, well, I was going to say so far, both players are playing fine, and then Black played h6. So, all right. Why do you guys do that? Why do you make random legal pawn moves on the side? No, really, why? Like, you could argue, well, I play h6 to stop bishop g5. Okay, a dumb argument. But here you can't argue that because bishop g5 is illegal. So I don't understand why do you guys do that? Right, when I get all the bits and then he pays extra for the bits. So he paid more than 1 cent per bit and I get 1 cent per bit. Right. Now, C.O. Smith, you've been brainwashed to think that 1 bit is a cent. Okay? So you're saying that I get all of it and he's paying more. You could say 1 bit is 1.3 cents if that's what he paid for it, and I get only 1 cent. You see what I'm saying? But because they brainwashed everybody, it's like I'm getting all of it. So the amount that you think a bit is, it costs more than that, and I get less. So you see what I'm saying, right? No? All right. Yeah. 200 Sensadues. Go Streamlabs. Go Curious. Yay, $2. 200 bits. That's what 200 bits is. Oh, wait a minute. Now, let me tell you something that's outrageous. If you have an iPhone and you buy bits or subs, it might just be subs, I'm not sure. Doesn't matter. It costs more than if you do it like on a laptop. So if I'm watching a stream on my phone, which I do all the time, like Karen's stream, that's the only one, and I want to like buy bits or buy subs, it's more expensive than if I'm on my laptop, which I don't have because I'm at home. Karen always brings her laptop with her. I just leave mine here. Yeah, I mean, what? Yeah, can you show us your shirt? It says, Go Ben. I wore this about a month ago where I wasn't just coming here into home. I was like doing errands. And everybody's like, Hi, Ben, because, you know, it says Ben. Terrible. Yeah. No, you should always subscribe because we're trying to get to 2,000 subs. Yeah. Okay, so H6, ridiculous. So black was in a taking mood, took on C4. Yeah, I never take on C4 unless they've already moved their bishop, so you get a tempo. A6, of course. A4, of course. A4 doesn't make any sense. Who cares if he goes here? Yay! Ero subscribed. Not sure why he played B3, but okay. 100,000 Sensadues. Come here, Karen. Also, Spencer can come. Both of you come. You're not here yet. All right. You'll agree that I was correct in asking you to come. Look at that.
Wow.
Wait, what is that?
Yeah, right.
That is crazy.
I can't even see from here. What
It's
is
like
that?
a sun.
1,000?
It's 100,000 Sensadues.
Wow.
Which is 1,000? Wow.
That's the same guy.
What's going on,
Huge.
JC? Yay.
That's
Yeah,
what it
he
looks
said,
like.
you know what he said to me? About 5 minutes ago, he said, 100,000 Sensadues is when the color changes. And I said, that's interesting knowledge you have. Like, how would you know that?
Right.
Yeah, so if you donate 5,000 to 99.99, it's blue. 10,000 to 99,999 is red. 100,000 is yellow. Yeah, now what would Coldplay say about that donation?
Wow. Yay,
all yellow.
JC.
Yeah. Spencer's wearing a Led Zeppelin shirt. This guy who always annoys me and says nonsense, he was saying some stuff that wasn't nonsense. He was like Led Zeppelin and David Bowie, and I was like, what is he, Karen and Spencer? He was explaining how good they were. Unfortunately for Spencer, he threw in the Rolling Stones as equal.
I love the Stones.
I don't think Spencer agrees the Stones are equal to the Beatles and, I mean, not the Beatles. Led Zeppelin and David Bowie. Right, Spence? You're correct. And not only that, you know who was dissing the Stones? And I was shocked. Was Nigel. Oh, yeah, I remember that. They were like, the Beatles and the Stones, somebody was mentioning that they liked them. And Nigel's like, you're putting the Stones and the Beatles in the same sentence? And he was like, mad. This is like a few months ago. He's like, one's great, the greatest ever, and one's like, you know, it's fun to listen to. And I was like, wow. He didn't even say which was which. It was just too obvious to him.
Well, I'm gonna have to agree with them. There's one of those is a different level
Damn.
than the other bands.
Yeah, which one?
The Beatles.
I thought you were going to say the Stones. I thought you were going to, you know, be all... You know whose favorite group is the Stones?
Nigel's right.
The craziest guy who ever lived, his favorite group is the Stones. That's correct. Yeah, James Wood says the Stones are the best group of all time.
I mean, you know,
That's like the least craziest thing he's ever said.
I mean, I like the Beatles the best. Come on, people. I love the Stones.
You love the Beatles more than David Bowie? You love nobody more than David Bowie. I know you. See?
Well, I mean,
Exactly. All right, back to 100,000 Sensadues. So the rest of the stream, I'm just going to stare at this yellow thing that's doing stuff. You guys can do what you want. I'm just going to stare at it. Yeah, that I've never seen. JC the Rat. God damn. You're making Adam Wallace look bad, and that's not easy. You're confusing the audience. God damn. But not only is it $1,000, as I explained earlier, I get $1,000, but it costs him more than $1,000. I'm trying to explain that. Now, not to be outdone, Mr. Gemini gave 100 centidues right after. He did it right after, too, like 10 seconds later. God damn. No, it doesn't cost $2,000. It just costs a little more. Hooray. Now, wait, I have a question for JC the Rat. My question is, how much do you have to donate to be another color? You know, like is it 1 million centidues? You know, what color is that? Hooray for everybody. The Beatles haven't been good since the early 70s. I'm from Liverpool. You should be sorry you're from Liverpool. God damn. You admitted that on stream? Jesus Christ. Yeah, Right Said Fred is the best. I'm too sexy for my stream. Too sexy for my stream. Too sexy. It hurts. Hooray. It didn't cost him $2,000 to give $1,000. Maybe to give $1,250 it did. 1,837 subs. That's the year Michigan became a state. God damn, that confuses the audience. They're like, how does Ben know that nonsense? 200 centidues from Fen Beingold. Hooray. Do you remember Arjun from St. Louis? I do not. Twitch hasn't had anything after 100,000 yet. All right, this stream is dedicated to JC the Rat. He's the best. Go somebody. It cost you $12.90 to give me $12.50. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. Hooray. Go everybody. All right, there's commercials, so why did I leave St. Louis? Is this your first time to my stream? I married my wife. That's the right person to marry, by the way. You could also marry your husband, but that's it. And then she lived in Atlanta, Metro Atlanta, so I moved here. And then we opened a chess center. So there you go. If you could live in Roswell, Georgia, or St. Louis, Missouri, it's not close. God damn. I read on Twitter or CNN or somewhere, some fake news site, yesterday, it might have actually been on TV, that St. Louis is out of hospital beds because of COVID. So, good luck. Yeah. Is that the only reason? Is the only reason I changed what city I live in to live with my wife? Is that the only reason? Terrible. You have to leave. You can't leave. All right, back to the game. Very good, Kangaroo. You threw in Georgia right at the end. Very nice. And you changed it to 2020. Okay, knight A5. Terrible. Knight D5. That's not as terrible. Yeah, these moves are good. It's funny, I would never let the guy take my bishop. Never. I would, hold his arms down. And the engine says, this is the best move, and this is the third best move. What? Oh, man. Bishop H7 check, Queen B1 check, Queen takes knight. That's the engine line. I'd like to point out, if your opponent plays Bishop H7 check, they're cheating with an engine. Just point that out. All right, so white's better. Nice center. B5 just hangs a pawn for nothing. I don't understand that move. Just hangs a pawn. Okay. I wouldn't play knight takes D7, but whatever. Winning a pawn is winning a pawn. All right. That was a strange move. It's funny, in this position, white's, just winning by playing a normal move. And he plays f3, which is really bad, and now it's equal. So f3 double question mark. So black set up this nice queen here, c6 idea, and white didn't stop it. That was really nice. Then f3 just loses a pawn. And this should just be a draw. Nobody's even better here. Just a draw. By the way, I would definitely play king d6 here, or king d7, because this pawn could be passed. But the engine says this is fine. I wouldn't do it, but the engine says it's okay, so it's okay. Still a draw, it says. I would take white now, and that move loses. Okay, so white wants to play d7, king d6, king e7, resigns. So there's several ways to draw. You can check, which is the obvious way, because it forces the king back. So that's pretty obvious. Or you could play rook a7, stopping d7. Or you could play rook a2. So if d7, then rook d2 wins the pawn. So rook here, and rook here all draw. Black played here, which just loses to d7, king d6 resigns. So, man, you guys aren't good at the endgame. God damn. Why do you guys play the endgame so bad? I mean, white wants to play d7, king here. And there's 3 ways to stop it. The most obvious way is just to check him back. And then the king has to go back. And then he went here, so then the game's over. So, like, basically, white was a little better most of that game, and or a lot better. And then it was just a draw the last 20 moves. And then he just made a move that loses instantly. To like d7, king here resigns. Yeah. Wait a minute. Rook d8. That must have been a pre-move, and he thought the guy was going to play d8 here, which also wins. Never play f6 because you get mated. This is mate, by the way. It's a funny mate. Never play f6. Yeah, see, king g6, much better. Man, g6 is... Oh, h5 also hangs mate in 1, a queen takes. Yeah, king g6 is the only move. That's a funny mate. Is queen e3 mate? Yeah, queen e3 is also mate. Yeah. But this mate's funnier because the f6 pawn is pinned. Man, f3, f6, a tough battle. But yeah, I mean, rook a8's just ridiculous. Like d7, king d6 resigns. So you definitely want to play rook a5 check here, force the king back, and then you can play whatever you want. Every move draws. Now you can even play your stupid rook a8, which is not a good move, but it still draws. But I mean, obviously, rook a7 stopping the pawn from moving, rook a2, rook here check. Now the game should be a draw. But yeah, rook a8 just loses instantly to d7, king here. Terrible. Man, that was some big donations. I got to eat some more. They give you a lot of soup. I mean, I think those are the 2 biggest Sentadu donations I've ever had. The only one who was coming close, Sentadu-wise, was what's his name? What was John's name? The guy who gave me $1 million and disappeared? John what? GM John Davis? Yeah. He gave a lot of Sentadus. I don't know if he gave 25,000, but he might have. He did not give 100,000. He did give 100,000 over several donations, but not the yellow one. He never did that. Yeah. He's the only one who was close, because when Adam Wallace gives me monster donations, they're always, PayPal or whatever. It always goes dun 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 dun. But I never saw that yellow thing. Never. Yeah. Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, that's the guy who gave me all the money? Yeah. What happened to John Davis? According to the Gawking Rabble, he's streaming. Adam said he was coming on my stream today, although I've only been streaming for 5 hours, so I have 7 hours left. So he could be. Could be he forgot. I don't know. That's what they said. I don't believe them, but. I see what you did there, Andrew. I'm going to retweet. The real news is very funny. People are marching in D.C. towards the Supreme Court chanting Fox News sucks. I mean, I have video of it too. There's like 2,000 people, and Trump says it's like 1 million people. He says hundreds of thousands, and Kayleigh said 1 million. It's like 2,000 or 3,000. They're chanting Fox News sucks. I don't even know. I don't know. I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to think about that. I mean, they're right, I don't know. When you're right, you're right. It's funny because, it's funny how quick Trump turns on you. Trump is like, you're the greatest, and I love you, and this is the guy. And then like a week later, he's like, that guy's the worst, and he's fired, and he was always the worst. He does that with like his friends. Now he's doing it with a TV station. Like for years, he's like Fox News. He's on Fox News 24 hours a day. He's Fox News. And then like Fox News says Arizona goes to Biden, and that's it. It's like 5 years of loving Trump to, you called Arizona too early. Rawr, now I hate you and all my followers hate you. God damn. He turns on like that, son. Damn. The stream started 5 hours ago. I'm not even kidding. Laszlo Damas put on Twitter me singing "I'm Too Sad." I mean, I assume that's what he did. So I retweeted. Now, you guys won't believe me, except Spencer and Karen are witnesses, and they're both here. About a year or two ago, possibly a year ago, I sang that at karaoke, and the DJ said that was the greatest moment of his life. Right, back me up.
Yeah.
Also, Spencer sang, and some woman was crying. That was the same night. I don't know what Spencer sang. Maybe it was like High and Dry or... No Surprises, yeah. I like No Surprises and High and Dry. I don't know. What's better, Spence? I like No Surprises. Yeah. Anyway, he sang, and then she was crying, and then I sang... And then the guy said, that's the greatest thing that's ever happened in my life. That's the guy who almost died of COVID, but he didn't. Okay, then that would have been the great. And then Karen sang, but I forgot what happened.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
All I know is this woman was crying when Spencer sang. And I said, he's not that bad. If C6, E6 had opening for black, sort of. It was invented. What's the guy's name? Stall for time. I can't make this joke because I can't think of his name. Who's the coach of the Lakers and the Bulls? Phil Jackson invented the C6, E6 opening. It's the triangle defense. Damn it, I couldn't make the jokes. I couldn't think of Phil Jackson's name. Oh well, otherwise it would be funny. I heard Spencer sing on Karen's stream. Crying is correct. Oh, snap. Kangaroos banned. Stop the count, count every vote, Papa John's. That is correct. That's right. That has a good chance of working, replacing the electors by the legislature, except for one thing. I still have like half my soup left. I'll give you a lot of soup.
I'll probably go home in a little bit, just
But you went home yesterday.
to let the dogs out,
Who let the dogs out?
and then feed them again.
Yeah. All right, back to whatever it is I was doing. Delete. Sir Lose-A-Lot. And he lost. So he's right. This is a simul. He's 1844, and he's playing an FM named Black Crows. All right. Come on, big money, big money, big money. No whammy, stop. I can't even see what it is because the Cry Like a Grandmaster's over. $12. That's 3 times your normal because I'm doing a 12-hour stream. Smart, Xenoid. Smart.
Do you want me to fix that?
Well, you know, like I'm not streaming. Yeah. Not now.
Oh, I mean,
That would take hours to
it's
fix.
a 30-second fix.
What? Well, then I could eat soup. Could I bet money it takes you more than 30 seconds?
Well, let me go to the restroom and then I'll do it. But
What?
No, it's...
We're counting the restroom time as part of the 30
Are you
seconds.
talking about, well, for one scene, it's a 30-second fix. If you want me to fix all the scenes in, a couple of minutes.
Dimebag sent me a really funny text.
I see.
You got to read the second one first. It's in reference to the game that I couldn't put on. Dimebag. Who would have thought with a name like Dimebag he would be so funny? All right. And so on. Okay. So it looks like the guy with white talks to angels and so forth. Maybe California angels? I don't know. Anaheim Angels of California, of Los Angeles. Yeah, so I'm going to tell Karen something. Wait, don't leave. There was a team called the California Angels. Mm-hmm. Now, if I'm not mistaken, and I am mistaken, then they changed their name, are you ready?
Yeah.
To the Anaheim Angels of Los Angeles. Right? And now I think they're the Los Angeles Angels. I think they changed it again. But I don't know. I asked God, and God's like, where do the Cardinals play? And I was like, I don't know. Simpsons joke. Is that right? Are they the Los Angeles Angels? Or are they the Anaheim Angels of Los Angeles? I think they were the Anaheim Angels. Now they're the Los Angeles Angels. They're the Angels? God damn. Only the Los Angeles Angels. Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Yeah, exactly. And so forth. Can you imagine if somebody was in a coma for many years and you had to explain to them that the Cleveland Browns are different Cleveland Browns than the Cleveland Browns? I mean, I would have to show them the Cleveland show to explain that to them. Wait, Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim? I thought they were the Anaheim Angels of Los Angeles. I think I made that up. Of Bosnia-Herzegovina. They were the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim for many years, but I thought they changed back to just Los Angeles Angels and the Anaheim went away. Am I right about that, or they still have the Anaheim in the name? Big money, big money, big money, big money. Wait, stop. 1184. Hooray. Am I supposed to understand that donation? They're just the Los Angeles Angels now. No Anaheim anymore. God damn. So let me ask you a question. Was it ever just the Anaheim Angels? Or that never happened? California Angels, Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, Los Angeles Angels. Is that it? Or there's another Anaheim Angels in there? They were the Anaheim Angels. God damn. So they had 4 names. So after California Angels, they had 3 other names. Is that what you're saying? Washington football team. California, Anaheim, LA of Anaheim, LA. God damn, that is so stupid. Why are you so stupid? No, they're not C.L. Smith. They're just the LA Angels now. You could almost be positive, but you're still wrong. 100 centidues. Thanks, Kook2 Live. I've only seen that word written. I thought it was wind. I like the way Los Angeles has 2 football teams, then 0 football teams, then 2 football teams, then the football teams are different. Like what? Wikipedia. To keep the name Anaheim. Anyway, nobody knows what they're called, including the players. All right. Now, this opening, as Spencer pointed out, is too hard to handle now. Bishop c5 is a move I don't know. I'm already confused. Knight e7. So if you take the knight, bishop takes, wins the queen. This move is shallow and pedantic. Do you guys see that? Anybody? See, if he takes, then you take this, and then take this. Now, white didn't do that, because, you know, white's an FM. And so now you understand why his handle is Sir Lose-A-Lot. Yeah, he likes big tactics, and he cannot lie. All right. F6, terrible. Horrible. It really is bad, too. Yeah. Not even kidding. So black's down a pawn and worse. So that's good. He's the worstest. His position's like wool. Bishop e2 I like. Rook d8 I don't like. g3 I don't like, but okay, still winning. I just don't like it. He had to take with the queen because his queen was hanging. F4 I like. Okay, so somehow in this position, this is lined up, and it doesn't matter at the moment because he can never do anything about it. However, bishop f3 is a mistake because now this is becoming serious. So something has to be done about that. Queen c1, for example. And after here, now the rook is defending the rook, so bishop takes f4 with the discovered attack on the queen is now possible. Wasn't possible here because it's just hanging. So bishop f3 was a mistake, and now black has good compensation for a pawn. And so now you could play bishop takes f4, which you didn't play, and now black is better. For the first time ever. I'm going to heat that soup up. Eat that soup for 9 hours. God damn. I mean, black finally got to play the one trick that he had the whole game, but instead, he lived up to his name. Terrible. I'm going to heat my soup up. So could you take over for a second?
What are you doing?
I'm analyzing a game. Yeah, just talk to them.
Okay, maybe I'll fix the layout.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you're doing that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, anyway, when you go home, don't leave me high. Don't leave me dry.
Okay. Hey, everybody. Let's see if I can fix the layout real quick. Let's see. Let's see, he's in the sub screen. What's everybody doing? I'm just going to fix this real quick. I'll be right back. Hey, Salty Pirates. Hey, Kingfisher. Southern Chris. No, I think Spencer's a good singer. You can't, sometimes if we sing on the stream, you know, we're not really singing our best. So I don't know what the judgment is, what song it's being based on. But yes, Spencer sings really well. Now let's see here. I was talking to people, but I'm doing it now.
If you can call them people. Well, I started the 30-second countdown like 6 minutes ago.
So you're using just the sub screen today?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, that happens all the time, even when I'm doing the live, the normal live chessboard.
Mm-hmm. Chessboard. Let me just see.
We'll have to test it out a lot. People have to keep donating so we can make sure that it works.
That's a chat box. It's the alert box.
I've used the microwave in a long time.
Social widget. Here it is. So I'll just move it over a little bit.
You gonna George Thorogood it?
Yeah, let me just grab my glasses.
We hope you're enjoying the stream.
Oh, my glasses are dirty. It's my turn. I should get you to clean my glasses.
Then they won't be clean.
Yeah.
I'll get some soup on them.
For a second.
It'll be great.
Oh, terrible.
Are they enjoying the stream?
I don't know. I'm hardly even talking to him. I was, you know.
You're barely a streamer.
Let me just clean these. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. Yeah, they give a lot of soup in that.
200 centidues. Go, Karen.
Yay, Grunge Wart. Thank you. Hey,
I've been
Mr.
eating the same lunch
Defense.
for 2 hours.
All right.
The soup never
it's
ends.
A little better. Still not very good.
Boches has 6,000 people watching just chatting. Frankly, ridiculous.
Yeah.
So this is what's wrong with the world today. Boches has 6,000 watching, and Komsky has 28 people watching.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's not that much better than him. Maybe like 4,000 to 28. Okay, maybe. But 6,000 to 28, that's ridiculous.
And then we'll put, see the alert box. Yeah, we'll put that above the social widget. Okay, that should work. I think it'll be fine now.
Okay, before Karen leaves, somebody donate like $200-300, and then we'll see if you can see it in the thing.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. If
Yeah.
we could test it.
You have to donate where it goes da 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 da, not where it goes, you know, the other noises. So if you donate like 100,000 centidues, then you didn't do it right. Then you'll have to keep donating until you do it right. Yeah. You know where it goes da 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 da. Then we'll see if she moved it over enough.
Not enough dancing in Komsky's channel.
Anyone?
Well, it takes a
We
minute.
could donate, but I don't know how to do it.
It takes a minute to process too.
All right, well, we need somebody to donate 170 subs while you're at it.
Yeah. Hey, Tensor Extension, how's it going? We're waiting on somebody to give a small donation to test a little cosmetic change I just made to the layout. Komsky is a Lichess streamer. He is?
Probably.
I didn't even remember that.
So's Penguin, so's Rosen. Terrible.
I knew they were. There's nothing wrong with Lichess. I prefer chess.com though.
Yeah, nobody understands. They have to make it go dun 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 dun. They're like giving bids. You know, terrible. All right, I'll switch with you. Although I am eating.
Okay. Let me just pick this. Well, I'll get it later. There's some debris on the floor.
Oh yeah, when I stream, there's debris.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's fixed. What I did was I put the donation to be on. It goes on.
Now there's
top.
debris here because I get here.
It goes on top of it, so. She,
There we go. It worked here. Let's see if it works here. Yay! Walkie TV donated $15.20. Modest donation for a modest game to analyze. Now you're talking. Although you spelled analyze the British way, so I don't know.
Yay! Thank you for the donation. It looks better, smaller anyway. Should fix the other ones.
The Suspenser, 100 centidues. A friend of mine already fixed your PGN, and then he said something very funny, which I can't say on the stream. Are you religious? Am I? Is this going towards your donation? Because what answer do you want? All right. How much is that shirt? You want to buy this shirt? The one that take it off right now? What? That lady was more good looking than Ben. Actually, I'm more good looking because I'm a lot bigger than her. So like, even though I'm less good looking, there's more of me, so it's more good looking. $12. Thanks, C.L. Smith. Here's what I mean. Like if an inch of her was a 10 and an inch of me is like a 6, then I'm more good looking because you have to add, pound per pound, 200 centidues. I believe in Godzilla. I do believe in Godzilla. What you got cooking? What's he mean? Oh, hey, good looking. What you got cooking? But he's like a Jewish German guy. How does he know that? What? How can you know anything like that? I know it's a Hank Williams song, but I didn't think you knew that. That ain't no Hank Williams song. Is that what he said? That ain't no Hank Williams song? Is that what he says in Blues Brothers, Spence? Damn. That ain't no Hank Williams song. I think that's what he says. Who else would you say if you were talking about a famous country singer? That's it, right?
Who's famous?
Yeah, like on the Blues Brothers, they're supposed to play country music, but they're not. And the guy who runs the place goes, that ain't no Hank Williams song. I think he says Hank Williams.
Oh.
But I think that's what he said. Somebody said yes. Good enough. You can't recognize checkmates? Go to Prague. You'll find some checkmates. That's right. We play both kinds. Can anyone starting chess in his 20s, what about her 20s, ever become good at the game? Depends on your definition of good, but yes. Now, when you played your first USCF rated game, how old were you?
Well, it was in the fall of 2015.
Saigon? Oh.
Because I met you later that year after.
So you were 50-ish.
Yes.
No. So there you go. 1800. You could start chess when you're 60 and get to 1800. Yeah. Will you ever see what happened after Rook D7? No. All right. Okay. So white played Queen F2, getting out of this disaster here. Rook doubled up on the bubble up. All right, so white's just a solid pawn up, and black's played F6. Now, the problem with knight E7 is this one's pretty far afield. So the engine wants to play the Matt Larson-esque G4, followed by Queen H4 or Queen G3, winning the bishop. And after this, it says black's position is not good. White played more solidly with C4. It's funny, C4 is more solid, and it's explosive. Hard to understand. Still theory. White's technique isn't very good, but, he's an FM. So. Yeah, I actually used to give this guy lessons. This guy who's the FM. Yeah, and he said, what's wrong with my game? Because he wasn't doing well. And I said he had no static at all. I'm guessing you didn't get that. What?
Why are you guessing that?
I don't know.
I got it.
Yes.
Checking row.
Good girl.
I'm Steely Dan.
All right. Emotes are not working properly? What? What do you mean? Whoa, unable to load emotes. Damn.
I can load mine.
You can? Mm-hmm. I can't load mine, and neither can Kangaroo. Spencer just put his own emote, so I guess he could. Did my grandfather play chess? And his children's children. Yes, he knew how to play. He didn't play in tournaments. My dad told me that his dad told him that he played Alekhine in a simul, but my dad doesn't believe him. So, my grandfather claims he played Alekhine in a simul, so that's important to claim that. Let's see. Hey, how come you can do... Oh, you can always do it. All right, I'll refresh. That'll miss all the chat, though. I'll miss all these old chats. Okay, I'm refreshing. Missing the donation. $2. Hey, Ben, blah, 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 blah. $2, you want to play chess with me? Somebody give him a refund. All right. Let's see. C4 is explosive. All right. Let's see. Spencer, Karen, Ben, Suspicious. We'll have to play some other time because for this 12-hour stream, I'm doing nonsense. Okay. Now I refreshed and now it all works. Even the stuff that doesn't work. Now let me tell you something interesting. I refreshed and I can do emotes. Other people are doing emotes, and I see them. And some people are doing emotes. I only see, like, the words of the emote, not the emote.
Yeah, I see that.
So nothing works ever. Yeah.
I'm not sure why.
Right. Kangaroo says, when I do emotes that I can see, he can't see the emote either. Right. When some people do emotes, it shows the text just like you, Kangaroo. I blame society. It's a 12-hour stream. Sometimes things don't work. Okay. He doubled up on the bubble up. Everybody doubled up on the bubble up. The engine says doubling up for black is double question mark and triple question mark. And now white wins easily. Now, by the way, these kinds of moves are made without a lot of thought. Okay, they're just like, you went to the file, so I'll go to the file. I'll show you what I mean. Let's look at a game that I played in 1993. Shall we?
Sure.
Okay. It was a Sicilian. I was black. Now, my father was the world heavyweight champion of Sicilian liars. He knew the pantomime. Perrier Rapt is gifting 2 subs. Hooray. Let's see. Here. Now, this game was played a long time ago. It was played a long time ago. Okay, queen here, I think. Yeah. Here. Okay, and this is the game where I played knight d3 check, confusing the audience. I'll let you guys look at that while I have some soup. Soup. Okay, so before we analyze it, if bishop b4, then he can play c3, and I would be PO'd. So if he takes with the pawn, then he can't play c3. His queen is defending his bishop, so if he takes the knight with the queen, I take with the bishop. If he takes with the bishop, then I have great vengeance and furious anger with queen e5 check, winning his bishop on g5. So he played king f1, obviously. And I played here. Is that what I played? Yes. Takes, g3, takes, castles, here, knight f5, here. I'm just getting to the position I wanted to show you. Takes, c3, PO'd, here, here? I think so. Here. I'm missing a move because this is where I played rook here and he played rook here. Let's see what did I miss? Queen here, c3 here, knight here, takes. I played bishop b7 earlier, so I'm getting confused here. Oh, I know. He played king g2. That's what happened. Okay, I knew I was a tempo off. Sorry, my memory is not good. I apologize. Okay, this is what happened. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, guys. Which rook did I go to c8 with? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't remember which rook I went with. Doesn't matter. Okay, now. The position we looked at before, which was here. Okay. Oh, no, not here. It was here. Okay, they're fighting for the e-file, and black is like, all right, rook here. Like fighting for the e-file. That move is actually double question mark, and white goes from +2 to like +7. That move just loses immediately. And it's just sort of like a, he doubled, I doubled, I'm not going to do any analysis, leave me alone. All right, that's that kind of, Okay, so in my game that I was showing you, although I was doing a bad job showing you, but eventually I figured it out. Sorry, the game was played 27 years ago. So in this position, I played rook c8, so my opponent, without really thinking, just played rook c1. And that actually is a blunder that loses material. It's like, rook c8, rook c1, because when I take it, you can't take back. If you take with the queen, you lose your a-pawn. If you take with the knight, you lose your f-pawn. Take with the rook, then I just take here on b3, because your knight's not defended. So you have 3 ways to capture, and they all lose a pawn. My opponent chose queen takes check, queen a5, queen a4, queen a5. Knight here, trying to trap my queen. Wait, that's not right. The d-pawn's hanging. What'd he do? No, he did that. Now I'm getting confused. He did that. Oh, I'm sorry. He didn't play rook b2. He played here. I'm sorry. Okay, so he's threatening rook a1. So I played queen a5, and now he resigned. Because he's down 2 pawns for nothing, and he's worse. But anyway, the point of that was, when your opponent goes to the file and you go to it without thinking, bad things can happen, which is what happened in this game. Not thinking is not your strong suit. The more you don't think, the more you should think about not thinking. What would Aretha Franklin say? You better think. All right. Anyway, back to whatever it is I was doing. Rook DE8, double question mark. Take, and it's over. You can't defend the back rank. Frankly, terrible. Back rankly terrible. Yellow Rubber Ducky subscribed. Hooray! Go everybody. Fabio X00 continued the sub they got from JJ Wad. He wrote the song a real long time ago in 94. Exactly. Hopefully Karen knows her Chappelle show. When am I on Chess TV? Tuesday night, Friday night, and Saturday night. For those of you who weren't here when the stream started, for the next 3 or 4 or 5 weeks, depending on when things end, instead of being on Chess TV Saturdays from 9 to 11, I'll be on Saturday, which is today, 10 to 11, and Friday 10 to 11. And then my usual Tuesday 9 to 11. All right, he played bishop f8, following the rule, always play bishop f8. God damn, now he's getting crushed. And then resigns. Yeah, so doubling rooks there just lost immediately. Yeah, the back rank was weak. Now instead, black could just trade rooks, and then stop mate, queen g6, rook g8 something, and just play down a pawn and lose slowly. But this move loses immediately. Now it's like +10 for white. Because after all the trading, you're getting crushed over here. Bishop f8 and king g8. Double exclam. d6 threatening bishop d5. If you stop bishop d5, I can queen my pawn. Also, you can't stop bishop d5. Yeah, bishop d5 is annoying. So, yeah, terrible. Your game is next? It is? What? All right, this guy says his game is next, so I guess his game is next. He said so. Anyway, the important thing was Sir Lose-A-Lot lives up to his name. I was black, 15 plus 10 on lead chess. This game was crazy. It was cray-cray in a good way. Oh, all right. These ratings are highly inflated. What would Martin say about these ratings? Martin Prince from Simpsons. He would say they're highly dubious. So let me explain the situation to you. So it's like bring your parents to school day so they can say what job they have. Mm-hmm. But, you know, Homer doesn't want to do that. So Abraham Simpson comes and he's embarrassing Bart because he's saying nonsense, right? Mm-hmm. And the kids are laughing at the grandfather because he's talking crap. And then Martin says, so Grandpa Simpson says, yeah, I remember the war. He says, I was there in 19-dickety-2. The Kaiser stole our word for 20. And then the class laughs. And Martin Prince says, highly dubious, which is funny because he's like the genius. All right. So this guy donated some subs or something. So he must have won. He said this is the greatest game he ever played until I tear him down to pieces, and he admits that it's the worst game in chess history. It's hard to understand that. Are you analyzing any viewers' games or only subs? I don't know. I just do what I'm told. Yeah, it's Farty Party. He kept saying my game is next. You're so next. All right. So the ratings that were given on lead chess were over 2,200. So that means like, 1,100. That reminds me of a funny story. I was at a tournament and there's a master in Michigan who then moved to Baltimore to go to, UMBC, Baltimore County. It's like 2,300. His name is Aaron Kahn. One time I lost to him, so I went, Kahn. No, I never lost him. But anyway, his mom, Marcy, started playing chess because, he played chess. And she wasn't as good as him. Anyway, here's the following discussion. She was like, oh, my God, I'm getting paired with a 700. And the reason she was complaining is she thought that was way too good a player for her. She was like, 700, that's not fair. Okay, so she played the 700, and the game ended in a draw, I think. And then when the game ended, she said, I would have won that game if I knew bishops could move backwards. So there you go. Anyway, the reason I told you that long story is she's 2650 on lead chess, and she hasn't gotten any better. I've played David Bronstein many times, especially when he was alive. Like, the bishop was here, and she didn't know it could go here or here. She thought you keep going. Yeah, and that's it. And then you get there, and then you're done. She's not 2650. Khan says, I'll get you, Kirk. Now, there were two people playing outside the St. Louis Chess Club about 9 years ago. And they were like executives of the chess club. They like worked there. They like ran the place. And they were playing a game. One player was clearly better than the other player, and that player won. And in the middle of the game, they're playing with no clock. They were talking a lot about stuff. They weren't paying attention to the game too much. At one point in the game, the player who was clearly superior came out and said, come here and look at this. So I came out and said, when I put something on the back rank, I can promote it. It doesn't have to be a pawn, right? And the opponent was laughing. And I was like, no, it's just a pawn. And they're shocked. Like, thought if the knight goes to the back rank or a bishop, you could make it a queen. And the opponent knew that you couldn't do that. And the opponent was clearly the worst player. Clearly. And the person who didn't know the rules won. So there you go. That's a true story. You can't make that up. No, it wasn't Rex. Rex is like 1600. No. Wait, where's my 10 bits? Somebody said 10 bits. Would it become a queen? Exactly. I've played Bronstein several times, actually. I think 3 times. That's several. Yeah. Yay, 10 centidues. Man, Blaze 20 ounces. Or is it 2 ounces? That makes more sense. Blaze 20 ounces, then you couldn't donate. You'd be in the hospital. Even 2 ounces is a lot. Right? Blaze 2 ounces? What's he talking about? His handle is Blaze 2 ounces.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, you know, like 2 ounces a pot and then blaze it.
Oh.
That'd take like 2 months. What are you doing? All right, unless you're like, what's his name? Snoop. Then okay, maybe.
It's funny because before you said it, I thought I was thinking Snoop.
Yeah, I mean, okay, if you Snoop, all right, then maybe that's okay. Wiz Khalifa, what? All right. Al Chow, maybe. Okay, back to whatever it is I was doing. All right, we got a what do you call it? Benoni. Okay, now nobody rated over 1,000 would take this on E6. So already the Lee chess ratings are like 1,200 points overrated. That's just a beginner's move. You would never give that's just a ridiculous move. All right, I already don't want to look at the game, so I'll just get rid of it. Oh, snap. Hooray. I mean, black's already winning. So. GF, confusing the audience, but still good. This just seems like white's a beginner. He's 2,200? Yeah, harsh. Maybe he's a beginner on a good day. Black's playing pretty well. I like the way black's playing. B3, terrible. And black's playing great. Black's playing in the 90s. 500 centidues, Rock and Jason. Now here, the game ended in a draw because white claimed he was in stalemate. The game was played on Lee chess, and both players were 2,200, so they didn't know the stalemate rule, which is understandable. Play got a lot better after move like 6. Both players started playing better. King F1, a move I wouldn't have thought of, but all right. B6, a move I wouldn't have thought of, but all right. Connect 4, I guess I would have thought of it. King G8's a good move. That's a high-class move. King G8, I like it. Rook H6 is good. King F1 is good. Bishop takes is legal. That's good. Queen D8's legal. King E1 preparing to castle. That's good. H5 is good. F4 looks just awful to me. I mean, it might be the best move. It just looks terrible. All right, so in this position, the engine says Queen F5 is equal, threatening the H-pawn. F4 looks pretty bad. Rook G3 is not good. The queen has access to these weak squares, so Rook G4 is the right move. Crushing the queen. This forces white to, play a good move. If I was a betting man, I would say he didn't see Queen E6 check, because you got to bet something. King d2 is a bad move. So in this position, queen f5 check actually just leads perpetual. And then both sides can play for a win and lose. Like if king h6 playing for a win, knight takes e5. Yeah, so probably white's could even be better. Okay, now in this position, the engine gives a move that it seems like if your opponent played it, they're probably cheating. That's b5 to play queen a5 check. After b5, black's actually winning because queen a5 check is too strong. $3. Thanks, Wizard Chem. They're Chem cards. Yeah, b5 to play queen a5 check is really good because king c2, queen c3 check. Otherwise, everything's falling like a house of cards, dominoes, etc. Okay, queen c7. It's equal again. F takes is a mistake, but this is too complicated. And queen d6 is triple question mark. This is actually a really nice puzzle. This is really good. Like, this would be really good for Karen in, like, Tactics Trainer Puzzle Rush, and she wouldn't get it. But it's really good. This is a great puzzle. I'll let you guys try to solve it. Black to play and win. Oh, you're playing?
Let me look now.
Yeah, this is a really good puzzle for you. Yeah, this is great. You got to prove me wrong. Black to play and win. Man, 2200s in lead chess. God damn. It's funny. For at least 2 years, people on my stream tell me they like lead chess better than chess.com. They're like, you know, the programmers are better and it's easier to use. And they give me all these reasons. They're like this reason and that reason. I never realized what the actual reason was, which is all of you guys must be 1,000 points higher rated on lead chess and you like that. You're like, I'm 2,200 on lead chess. I'm 1,100 on chess.com. I like lead chess better. That's what I'm thinking is happening with you guys.
I'm not sure you could take the knight.
Yep, then what?
Well, the king takes, then I was looking at knight b4, but then I couldn't really go past that.
Right, you were close. Rook takes is correct,
Oh,
but not because of knight b4.
oh, but wouldn't even get a knight, a rook check as well.
No, not that.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
If you were a radiologist, you would get it. Oh, snap.
Maybe I'll- Oh, yeah.
The reason is,
Knight e5.
if she was a radiologist, she'd have tons of money, and she would get lessons from different GMs every day. So that's why she would get it.
Oh, that's pretty cool. 95.
And Karen likes that, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
really nice.
yeah.
1960.
Would you get that if you were given that in, like, the Puzzle Rush?
I would, but it would take me too long. Like,
Mm.
I think I could get it. It would just take me too
That would be Tactics Trainer. Puzzle Rush, you have to do them quick, right?
I wouldn't get one this hard in puzzle.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I could get it.
That's really nice. Check, check, Papa John's. By the way, I want to point something out to you. You ready? You at home. And get a handkerchief because you're going to cry. I'll wait. Okay. If you were black in a tournament game, and you played rook takes knight, knight takes pawn, and won, you would tell all your friends for like 30 years, right? Even if you died, it would be like in your will, like I played rook take, you know, you see what I'm saying? However, if some super GM in a Blitz game played here, you would be in the chat like, that's the worst move ever. Why is the GM so stupid? Why are you so stupid and everything? And then, you know, if he's playing like Carlsen does that. And you're like, what a Potzer going there. So when Grandmasters play this move, you make fun of them for their whole lives. When you play this move winning, you're like, I'm the greatest player ever. Nobody ever would have seen that, and so forth. Truth's hurt. The end. Yeah. Now, if you guys were playing a tournament game, like a Blitz game, a Rapid game, would you see that? The answer is fries. After this, white resigns. White has to move his king and just resign. Yeah. So queen d6, that has a really nice refutation. That's cute. Yeah. Let's see. And your band and your children's children. All right. Would knight takes first also work? Terrible. Should I ban the guy for asking that? He's a sub. Knight takes. Oh, I got 2 words for that. The first one's shallow. No, then I just take with check, and then you resign. It does work, but it works for white. Oh, snap, it's check. You had a good idea, though. If he takes this, you take this with check. Zwischenzug. If he takes this, you take this. Everything was worked out to perfection except for that move. Damn, harsh. You're a super GM on Lee chess. Yeah. Exactly. Okay, so black didn't do that. Black played queen takes queen. Okay, now white's better. Knight e1 is correct. Rook e3 is legal. Rook h2 is legal. Now the engine says it's a draw. Still a draw. Still a draw. Still a draw. All right, that move loses immediately. That move just loses a piece. Now, in my opinion, this is my opinion. I think black knew this lost a piece, but black was like, man, rook f6 check is going to win, so I got to sack a piece. That's what I think he was thinking. The engine says rook e4 is a draw, and then if here you just go here and you're like, whatever, because this pawn stopped, and now this pawn's attacked. So the engine says all zeros every move. It's also possible black was playing for a win down a piece, which I think he did do. Takes, takes, takes. So black's losing here because he's down a piece, but if he queens one of his pawns, then he's not losing. And for those of you who are confused, if black takes the knight, then after d7, he's not doing well. So I don't know what he was thinking. He's here. Like that move, he probably was thinking, man, that move's crushing me. I'm going to get rid of these passed pawns. All right. The game continued. Okay. White's doing great. Go white, etc. Knight e5 is not very good because it moves away from the h pawn. Knight f4 was better. Yeah, now the game's a draw. I mean, with correct play. Obviously, there's not going to be correct play. And that move's a mistake. Although I wouldn't put my king on a3. The engine says a5 is a draw. That way the king has some escapability. And now black's better, and black correctly found d3. I'm not just saying that because he donated. d3 is a good move. I got 2 pawns, 1 for each of you. So running the king to a3 and then moving the knight away from d3 was not a good plan. It's not good. Now it's still a draw according to the engine. We can check a lot. I don't know. All right, he took that, which just loses. All right, that's ridiculous. So you have to check forever. Check, 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 check. And then at some point, the king's going to go that way or it's going to go that way. It doesn't matter. Whichever way the king goes to stop being in check, then the rook goes behind the pawn. And white's still losing, but not like in the game. In the game, white's losing instead of just regular losing. Right? Well, that was a silly move. Okay, black should queen here. Okay, then if he forks this, then he takes the knight at the end. That's what he should have done. The taking that wasn't good. Now rook d5 check, and the game continues. All right. Now this is barely winning, if that. All right, and we have a really good move, but first we'll do the donation. $5. I dunk on chess.com as much as I do. You know who I dunk more on? Lead Chess, chess.com, Danny Wrench. Danny Wrench. We even have an emote for it. $5. Yay. Man, that would be great if Danny gave me $1 every time I just lead chess. God damn. The whole stream would be me just on lead chess. No, the lead chess ratings are getting out of hand. Okay, now, B4 is the only move. Good. And now black played a great move, probably the only winning move. So you guys in the chat try to figure it out. This would be a good puzzle too on, Tactics Trainer or Puzzle Rush or whatever. Yeah, this is a good one. Rum Spring at 12 is correct. Yeah, it's a draw if you don't play that move. This is the only winning move. Very nice. Yeah, getting rid of the defense of the rook. I got 2 pass pawns, 1 for each of you. Okay, rook c5 is obviously the only move. King d6 is legal. Rook d5 check's the only move. Yeah, now what are you going to do? What you going to do when I come for you? Bad position, bad position. So the problem is, and in fact, the problem is what happened exactly. The obvious move is king b3, which is the only move. And then I take, and you have to play king takes to defend your rook, and then I check. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, now, after king c5, black played the only move that wins. Also beautiful. Amazing. Rook h5. Man, your engine was working overtime there, Farty. God damn. Perrier Rep says Queen's Gambit's no good, don't watch it. That makes me want to watch it more. Because,
Well, one person that didn't like it said specifically they thought it was overblown and some melodrama. But I don't know.
Me.
Other people seem to like it.
I had almost this exact position in the 1980... I don't know if it was 86 or 87. What do I do? Just say one of them? I don't know what to do. In either the 86 or 87 World Open, I want to say 86, I lost this exact way. Remember, the players are both over 2,200, and white makes the only move on the board, hanging mate in 1. That's the kind of... Okay. I know you were in time trouble. Okay, so I'm going to go to the internet and try to find this game. I might not have, might have to look in ChessBase. I lost almost that exact same way. Horrible. I don't see it there. All right. Let me go to ChessBase and look for it. I have the game somewhere. It might be in my database. It's either the 86 or 87 World Open. Stop asking me for my serial number. Leave me alone. God, I didn't steal software so I could be asked for the serial number. God, it like breaks the computer all the time when I try to open ChessBase. I blame society. God, now my computer's broken. Close the program. God. Ugh. Or I'll try again. Trying is the first step to failure. Ugh. Terrible. God, what's going on with my computer? It's doing good for the 12-hour stream. It's killing time. I can't even get ChessBase to work anymore. You know, it wants the serial number, and whether I give it the serial number or I don't, it breaks the computer. This has been happening for a few days now.
Oh, do we get Spencer to look at that?
Not now. No. You know, later. Yeah, when I'm not streaming.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, I played Boris Golko in 86 or 87 at the World Open, and the game ended basically in this exact position. Well, not quite, but you know, almost. Obviously, I was black. I'm not losing with white, but you know, you get the idea. Yeah. All right, so that was the shallow and pedantic. Terrible. It was 87? Oh, you found the game? Okay, thank you. I looked in chess games, but I didn't look hard enough. Yeah, here it is. Somebody found it. All right, so copy, making copies. View, somebody found the game. Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was 86 or 87, I'm sorry. Okay, so here's how my game ended with Golko. Wait, this is a different game. That was the wrong copy-paste. This is the same, come on. Damn it, I already messed it up. Horrible. Oh, I did a view and then I didn't copy and paste it because I'm like an idiot's idiot. Jesus. By the way, this was round 1 of the World Open in 87, and Golko won with 8.5 out of 9. Okay. So here's my game with Golko. I'm black. Here's the finish. You guys watching? Here takes, mate. No. Boo. Boo. You know what's funny about this game? I want to show you something funny. Okay, in this position, which is equal, because if he takes my knight, I take his knight. So the engine says B6 is a draw. Okay, so I played here, and I thought it was going to go takes, rook C7. And then I would play B5, and I thought I could draw that. And he played check, which I didn't see. I don't expect the guy to check me up the board. And just check, takes my pawn. Yeah, this was a really crazy game. This game actually took 7 hours. And this was round 1. I was like 2,300, and he was like 2,700. It was like board 2 or something. But yeah, B6 is equal, it says. But I made this blunder, and now I'm down a pawn, suffering. I don't know if this is a draw or not, but I couldn't draw it. Maybe it should have been a draw. I don't know. Probably this is a draw. Yeah, I should play F5. How could I not play F5? What did I do? I played Rook A2, letting him play G4. I mean, I would play F5 without thinking now. Jesus Christ. I played here? Now my king's trapped. Yeah, I don't like G5 either. Yeah, I didn't play this well. God. I'm the worst. The worst, Jerry. The worst. All right, I quit chess. No, I was 23-something. Maybe was I 2,400 USCF yet? Yeah, I was 2,400 USCF. I was probably thinking of my FIDE rating. No. God, I lost that game. What a potzer. I think that's the only time Golko beat me. We drew in the U.S. Open in Cherry Hill in 2007. And we drew in the U.S. Championship in 1994 in Key West. I think I drew him another game in New York. I think so. Yeah, when I was 1,800, or maybe I was 1,900, I was playing a 1,700, and I said checkmate, and my opponent moved and said not yet. And then I made him like 5 moves later. I thought it was checkmate. That was before you were born. Yeah. By the time I finish this soup, it'll be time for dinner. All right. Anyway, every game reminds me of every other game. All right. Also, you're all banned. And your children's children. I thought you were leaving like 2 hours ago.
Well, I was emailing.
What about the dogs?
Yeah,
the dogs. Mm-hmm. All right. This game is a 1,600 white against a 1,500 on lead chess. Oh my! I mean, and it's a 10-minute game if I can count, which I can't. And let's see, who's our hero? Who submitted this game? This is my favorite mate I've ever done. Okay, so the guy who submitted it was white. Yeah, that little comment helped me there. I still have soup. And we ordered this food last stream.
Oh, did we?
No. I sounded confident, though.
You did. Okay. Last email. Yeah, you know, it's still leaking in that back area, so I was trying to email them about that.
That's the funniest. All right, time to read Twitter. All right, that's enough. You look 20 years younger than when the stream started? Wow. You should try vegan period, ramen period. What? Yeah, that's not good. All right, we'll just do this. Period to the right of them, period to the left of them. My wife is very upset that you shaved your beard. Man, you need to talk to your wife, dude. Why do they call it an oven if you of in the cold? All right. Somebody translate into English. Que pasa? Correct. What advice do you give if somebody wants to come back into playing? Come back and play. Next question. Why do you the vegetarian? Terrible. Why don't you the English? Yeah, frankly, ridiculous is correct. Why does Komsky have 44 players watching him? He should have like 4,000 watching. I've never been so mad. Who's my favorite living chess player? It was Spencer, but he beat me yesterday, so now it's Karen. Go, Karen. She promised never to beat me. I think she was talking about chess. I don't know. Yes. Why do you are F3? Correct. Who's your favorite living GM? I guess me. That was easy. Karen gives the same answer. Okay, this person said this is their favorite checkmate ever. D4 is a little shallow and pedantic. I wouldn't play D4, blocking my bishop. Knight C6. Wait, what are these people's ratings again? What's happening here? 1,600 and 1,500? Wow. All right. I mean, you know, good, I guess. Bishop C3. Wow. Queen E7. C5. Every move is the worst. All right, E5 would be good. I agree. E5 still good. E5 still good. E5, Knight A4? Wow. It's funny, like this position has equal material, and the end just says after E5, black is up 3.3. God damn. That's harsh. Man. Knight A5. I mean, it's just random legal moves. It's what we call wood pushers. I mean, the moves had nothing to do with chess. They're legal moves. You know, that's all I can say. Taking is terrible. Letting the knight come in here. Ruining his pawn structure. Terrible. Man, Queen D2 attacks the knight and it's trapped. God damn. Man, BC was really bad. Queen D2 attacking the knight. If Queen D8, the queen's overworked, like me. All right, Queen C2 is close. Now the position looks sort of normal, except this knight is here, which is terrible. Rook takes B6. That's a nice tactic.
I'll be back.
All right. That was his favorite checkmate ever. I agree. If I was white, I would be very happy here. I have a game with Will Ree from about 13 years ago. with the same checkmate. I played bishop h7 check. He played here, and I played mate. I think my knight was on g5. Yeah, my knight was on g5. Yeah, my knight was here, and then I played the same mate. Yeah, that was fun. I remember doing that. All right, yeah, Lichess ratings have to be changed or something. I mean, there's just too many mistakes in these games, but Black's play was beyond reproach. In this position, there's this nice pawn structure here, and Black should play e5 every move and attack and open the center. And I mean, this is just going too far. Now the knight is trapped. Pawns are isolated. This knight is great. BC is a terrible strategical, tactical, positional move. It's wrong for every reason. Somebody did something. I don't know what. Wazilla resubscribed. Tier 1. Hooray. Go Wazilla. Casper revealed. Okay, I saw that. I mean, this is just, that's, you know, just second. Danny says, good, good. Let the hate flow through you. All right, I'm doing good. Go Wazilla. Hi, Toronto. Yeah, that's just a very bad move. And then hanging mate isn't good. Not bad. So in this position, you know, it doesn't matter what you do, you're going to lose. But, you know, bishop check, king here, you can't let him play knight takes mate. So you can't move your rook. Also in this position, this is just tactics 101. Like, two pieces are attacking the bishop, and he defends it with a piece that can be captured. He can't do that. He had to move his bishop, you know, somewhere. Rook takes b6 was really high level for this game. That was excellent. Unfortunately, queen here also wins because the knight's trapped. But, okay. Yeah, I wish I could mate somebody like that. Oh, wait, I do every stream. Let's see. Hi, Ben. Can you play me? No. All right. So that was, you know, something. Good job. White won quite handily. He said terrible opponent. I like that. Paulina Morphy asked me to post her game. She was black from Kangaroo. All right. Due to technical difficulties. All right, the PGN that you put isn't good, Kangaroo, but I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with it. I'll get rid of the mate at the end, but I don't think that's what's wrong with it. I don't think so. I think it lets you put the mate sign, so I don't know. Yep, there's something wrong with the PGN you put, Kangaroo. This was a week ago you posted this if you're still here. I don't know what you did wrong. But doesn't like it. It looks fine to me. I don't know why he doesn't like it. Oh, I see why he doesn't like it. I see what you did. All right. 34. Oh, snap. Fixed. All right. And then we got NN is white and Morphe is black. All right. Technical difficulties, I guess so, because it was wrong. All right, Kangaroo now has to ban himself. All right, we need 160 subs to meet our goal. There's good news and there's bad news. The good news is I've been streaming for 6 hours. The bad news is I have to stream another 6 hours. It's like the Rodney Dangerfield joke. Doctor gave me 6 months to live, couldn't pay my bill, gave me another 6 months. Boo, boo. All right. What? Yeah. I went from 30 to 260 in poker. I want to quit my job. Make $230 in 4 days. I want to quit your job? Man, I hate to ask what your job is. All right. Truth hurts. Logan Crow subscribed. Hooray. Subs, hooray. 1,840 subs. Boo, boo. We need more subs. Okay, so this is Morphe versus NN. So far, it looks pretty good. I got no complaints. Black's up a pawn for nothing. Good. This is Black plays every move I would play. I wouldn't do that. I know why you did that. You wanted to go here and this and stuff. Yeah. I wouldn't do that, but it's not terrible. Yeah, C4 is pretty anti-positional, giving up all the dark squares. Man, this Morphe is better than the actual Morphe. God damn. Nice. Knight takes h3. Yeah, White's play is very NN-ish. Black's up 2 pawns for Vishwa nothing. Doubles up on the bubble up. 2 knights against 2 bishops. What else? That move doesn't seem very good. See, the queen is attacking the rook, and the knight's attacking the bishop, and the queen's defending both. So now Black has a winning tactic. And Black played the winning tactic. Yeah, this was just a total crush. Terrible. For those of you who thought Queen G5 mate, which is most of you, bishops move backwards. You can ask Marcy Khan. So Black played perfect that game. So my question is, what's Paulina Morphe's rating? And how can we ban you from our place here? No. I can't stand having my knight pinned. Why do you play so well? Are you the actual Morphe? What happened here? Who's Paulina Morphe, and why does she play better than Morphe? What's happening around here? Your FIDE rating is 1290? You played like... You must have played 99 that game. The only move you made that I wouldn't make is like knight b8. Otherwise, you played better than me. And knight b8's not really bad. Your rating's 1290. What? She's Borat's second daughter. Damn. I don't know about 1290. I mean, that you played better than perfect that game. Yeah, frankly, terrible. What was the time control? I mean, I can't play that well, so I'm glad I wasn't paired with you. Damn. All right, I'm going to say that Black played like 99. White did not. Let's analyze. Maybe Black played 70 and I'm wrong. I mean, you can't play better than Black played that game. Nobody can. 10 minutes, god damn. I like the way they're all accusing you of cheating while you're talking to me on the stream. Terrible. Obviously, you didn't cheat. Ridiculous. You did play better than the actual Morphe. Yeah. Is Paulina Morphe your name, or you thought that was pretty cool, like Paul Morphe, and you put the Ina at the end? Yeah. Now, something Paulina Morphe has to learn: when you're accused of cheating by the gawking rabble, that means you played really well. It's not something to get mad at. You only get mad if you were actually cheating, but then you wouldn't get mad either. So, Morphe's my idol. That is correct. Yeah. I've had students who've been accused of cheating, and they're like, yes, and we high-five each other. I mean, you got to play really good to be accused of cheating. God damn. All right, let's see how much she was... I mean, let's see what happened here. Black played 98.3. No inaccuracies, no mistakes, no blunders, no missed wins. But only 27 best moves, 5 excellent, 5 good, and 3 book. And White played 65.8. Yeah, I got nothing negative to say about that game. I mean, I wouldn't play knight b8, but there's nothing wrong with knight b8. That's fine. Yeah. Very Breyer-esque. c4 is pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, your play was better than perfect. Next to your play, perfection's crap. Yeah, this is really nice. Knight f3, knight h3. Put it in h. Hooray. Yeah. Very good. Yeah, but 1290 FIDE on lead chess is like 2750. So, you know. Yeah. Hooray. Yeah, but Paul Morphy is your favorite player. That's correct. No. No, I know you're 1290 FIDE in real life, and on lead chess, that would be like 2750. Yeah. No, the engine doesn't play knight b8. Yeah, no, terrible. Just random legal moves are good, but knight b8 goes from 1.4 to like 1.2. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I mean, this is a good idea. I wouldn't do it, but I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying I wouldn't do it. Yeah. No, people don't like having their knight pinned. I understand. Yeah. Yeah, very good game. Yeah, KQLY style is correct. Yeah. I mean, white's not threatening anything, so, you know, black could move her a-pawn or his a-pawn, depending on the situation, and that way after knight c4, the bishop could be tucked away here on this diagonal instead of white taking the bishop. You could also play king h8 and g5. g5 is risky because of the sack, but if the king's already on h8, you take and play rook g8 and you have the open g-file. But that's a little too hard to understand or see. I mean, knight b8's okay. Yeah. Well, the reason black didn't play knight e7 is bishop f6 ruins the pawn structure, which is fine for black. Knight e7 is fine. Yeah, I mean, this takes 4 moves and this takes 2. But this wasn't the idea behind this. This was just so the queen can move and unpin the knight. This just came later. Yeah, this would be quicker. In fact, I might even do this because I don't mind this kind of, you know, I like the open g-file for my rook, and I like playing f5 and so forth. The engine dislikes my move and says black's only up 1 after that. It prefers this. Anyway, the truth hurts. Yeah, that game proves basically that Morphy was better than Magnus. Yeah. I'm glad we all agree on that now. All of us. All right. Very good.